Hello and welcome to The Buzz, where we bring you hot topic courses and industry trends. I'm your host, Vanessa Emerson, founder of Dental Speakers Bureau, and today I'm here with Angela Davis-Sullivan. Hey, Angela.
Hey, Vanessa, how are you?
I'm great. It's so great to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
So let me tell you a little bit about Angela. Angela brings over 30 years of dental practice experience in her role as a speaker and a consultant. While she was working in the dental practice, she wore many hats. She has experience as an administrator, an assistant, new patient coordinator, and office manager. In her book, Coming Home to a Better Practice, do you have a book with you?
Yay, right there.
Coming Home to a Better Practice, Angela shares the steps practice owners can take today to become more abundant leaders, connect with their teams, and create a practice that they'll be happy to come home to. So today we're here to talk about her course, Back to the Basics, Fundamentals for a Thriving Dental Practice. So Angela, let's get started.
Okay.
Can you help us know, what's happening for the typical attendee? What would that you solve with this course? What keeps them up at night? What's the challenge that they're facing?
Great question. And so when I talk to a lot of dentists, it is, I don't know what they're doing all day. What is the system for that? And as the dentist, I'm out of the loop, but I don't know what my team is doing. And sometimes dentists are asking, I want my team to do X, Y, and Z, but I really can't get them to do it. So they're stuck in that cycle. And so with the course, we talk about some of those systems and give some 1, 2, 3s. So the doctor, office manager, and the team members involved know what to do, when to do it, and then working with the dentist to help hold those people accountable.
So to recap what I heard there, I heard that you cover office systems.
Correct.
It sounds like you probably handle in that presentation some maybe some leadership, communications, team building, that type of stuff as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we can do, a lot of that stuff, whether it's teams, it's all about communication, and we're either good at it, okay at it, or bad at it, and we're somewhere in the mix in there. So working on how do we communicate better as a team. And then for dentists, how do I communicate as a leader? How do I help get them involved in this and kind of go through this process with us?
How to unify the team.
Correct.
Right behind a vision. Awesome. Could you take us a little deeper in the course then? So we've talked about leadership, communications. We've said systems. Can you dive a little deeper into what do we learn as far as specific systems?
Oh, great. So in the all-day course, we'll cover quite a few systems. And what we want to work on is, for one, let's just start with the phone call. What are some tips and things that we can do to have better communication with our potential new patients? So what does that look like? What has to happen? And when they leave, they will have at least practiced it twice within the seminar or workshop, whatever we're doing there, and then they're able to go back on Monday. If we're talking about the other tough one that comes up all the time is that financial conversation. I got to tell the patient how much it is and how am I going to do that effectively. So some tips and some guidance on how to create that script, so to speak, for your practice. And again, they'll get to practice that at least twice while they're there together to take it back and use that on Monday.
That's awesome. So I am hearing there that we have potentially a full day course. It could go up to a full day. And then also it sounds interactive. I'm going to reach over and close my window as we talk because I think the birds are probably distracting. We've got a lot of birds. So there we go. So tell us more about the format. So if I hear us, you saying they do like some practicing of some different of these new skills. Tell us more about what does it feel like to be at your course?
So one of the things I really try to do is get the team and the whole audience engaged in something. So we can do that through some fun stuff. a little bit of scary stuff, but making it a safe environment so that we can kind of have fun with it, and working on some of those soft skills just so they at least get to say it and practice it once. Now, ideally, sometimes that's right with your partner, somebody from your office, so you can kind of have fun with it. But then we work on stretching ourselves a little bit out of our comfort zone and find someone you don't know, and let's just practice it with. And I really work hard on that safe environment. So team members who generally hate this, let's be honest, it's not fun, are kind of like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
And here's what I can take away from it. So really have a lot of fun with that piece of it.
And it's
And at
important.
the end, most people are like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, yeah, it's important to make it fun and safe. I love that, because as you say, most people don't relish the idea of jumping in, and there's that fear of doing
Yeah,
it wrong. So
right.
making it safe, that's awesome. So so this is a course for the full team, clearly.
Absolutely. Everybody on the team.
Yeah. So, before we wrap this up, is there anything that would be important for the meeting planner to know around this? I mean, there are a lot of practice management courses out there. This is one of those topics that there are um, different courses in this topic area, and it's one of those topics that practices are always gonna need and
Yes.
need refreshers on. So what can give us an idea of what do you think is really special about the way this course is presented, or what are you hearing from your attendees, or like what would be important for meeting planners to know about bringing you in to bring on this topic area on this topic? What would be important for them to know?
Some of the feedback that I've gotten after presenting this has come from doctors that said, that was really good. And it helped me realize, as the owner, doctor, leader, I've got to step up my game a little bit. And you gave me some tools to do that. And for the team, I've heard and had some great celebrations when they've gone back, because when they left on Friday or whatever day it was, they had a 1, 2, 3 for at least one thing they could start implementing, practicing, doing on Monday morning. So they didn't have to wait for more information or to try to figure it out. They kind of had already role played it at least once or twice and had some action steps when they got back. And doctors love that as well, because they're hearing their teams do what they just learned on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday of the following week.
There you go. And there's the return on investment for the planner as well, because then they have happy attendees and
Yeah,
practices that do better as a result.
absolutely.
So it's a
Absolutely.
win-win-win-win-win.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here to share with us around your course. And the name of the course again is Back to the Basics, Fundamentals for a Thriving Dental Practice. You can learn more about Angela's course at dentalspeakersbureau.com. You can find her there, Angela Davis-Sullivan, just like it sounds, by looking in our Find a Speaker, or you can search her name there, or you could reach out to me, info@dentalspeakersbureau.com, Vanessa, and I'd be happy to help connect you. So until next time, be well and take good care.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
And I'm having challenges with my stairway.